Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we are talking about the Rust update that happened over on PTB, also known as testing or staging branch, and what this means for the main branch update that's happening on May 25th, 2023. And I'm Jade Monkey. We are talking about that Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. Okay, so before we touch base on all these patch notes and stuff here, I want to go over what this is. So PTB is a separate download, and it has been cooking Cultivator for a hot second. Cultivator is the T update, the Farming 2.0 update. It has lots of different names. It all does the same thing, but it also has the train updates. So this patch today is stacking on top of that. What that means is, if this is all ready to go and polished, or good enough to go, this will most likely be the candidate, in all likelihood will be the candidate that gets released on the 25th of May. So, and that's when the major update comes. So, the terrain update's been fantastic. If you really haven't had a chance to go out there and try it, I would suggest to do it. Not only for the farming, but just for the terrain update itself. I mean, it literally starts to make the map look like this. And believe it or not, the performance comes with it. And it's also going to be a gateway for many other types of content, including horses. That's right, horses will be after the Cultivator update. The farming updates. I'll go ahead and drop a link for that now in the upper right hand corner. So if you want to go check that bad boy out. Okay, so yes, basically this is a patch on top of that, and if this is nice to go, then we're cooking. We're cooking. It's all good things. All right, so while I read over the patch notes here, I'm going to kind of pan through. But side note, oh my goodness, that was a car. So I know Rust Plus will be coming for us later, but just so you know, on the PC side of things, and again, I have no idea when this particular item is going to come through that I'm going to talk about here real fast. Rust Plus now has the ability for us to look through the camera on the phone as long as you're not connected to the server. Ooh, yeah, it's as crazy as you think it is. You know, offline raids, probably not anymore. Trap bases, next level. Now, granted, when you look through this window on your Rust Plus, which is on your phone or Android or iPhone or whatever, it has a very low polygon, but who cares? Like, you can literally see what's going on live in real time from your phone when you're not online. And so you already know we have the camera codes and stuff now that we can look around. We just can't move around like this. So just very exciting stuff that's coming in the future. Okay, I digress. I love this game, dude. It's so good. Okay, gameplay for us over on Rust Console Edition. Here are the patch notes. Fixed a bug that caused a weapon or tool to despawn when thrown at ceiling lights. Fixed a bug that caused the barbecue to become invisible when placed. Fixed a bug that meant the compound bow couldn't perform jump shots. UI improved various UI and HUD elements for Cultivator, including elements on the mixing table. Fixed a bug that meant fully repaired items could be swapped with durability with unrepaired items. Yeah, that's a huge exploit. So glad that is fixed. I just lost my spot. Okay. Normally you have this up on screen, but my stream machine, recording machine or whatever is all jacked up, so everything's kind of piled on here. So yeah, apologies. Fixed a bug that made the Trainyard not a valid location for code-locked crates to be dropped. Removed power lines at the mining outpost that could interfere with the map. Fixed a bug that created plateau craters, sometimes spawning inside of cliffs. I'm like, platypus? Platytus? Plateaus? It's French. Your boy can't read. Sometimes spawning inside of cliffs. Adjusted the lighting in caves, tunnels, and cargo ships, lower decks so it's not as bright. Changed animal UI so they're no longer venture underwater. Oh, here's the biggest one. Are you ready? Fixed the audio bug, fingers crossed, that created a loud pop and made audio disappear when using the rowboat and or rib. So this has been plaguing the game for a hot second. I think over a year at least. There's been many things to address it, but it's always still been there. This audio pop refers to when the vehicle is moving, rowboat or rib, and you dismount. You have a high likelihood of the sound basically crashing. So if you're streaming, everybody hears a terrible sound on the other end, and you have to force close the game and then open it again. Needless to say, living on the water made that very difficult, and also doing the cargo ship made it super annoying, because how are you supposed to counter that thing with a bunch of chads on there if you can't hear what's going on? So I'm so glad if that is fixed, fingers crossed. So the audio bug fixed? Question mark? I guess we'll have to test it to find out. Other changes, various graphical fixes, and fixed a notable frame rate drop when players open the map for the first time on the server. So these are all fantastic changes that come through. I don't think there'll be another major update per se. As I said before, this will most likely be the candidate that does get pushed forward May 25th for the Cultivator, the T update. If you really haven't had a chance to go out there and try out some of this stuff, do it. I have plenty of guides out there to help you get started for anything and everything, teas or even farming if you choose to do so. I mean, and we also have like Builder's Paradise out there, so I mean, you might as well get out there and just give it a shot and see what's up. At the very least, download it and check out the terrain update and be like, hey, how is this running on my core system or whatever? It's been really good, and we're mad excited for it. We're even more excited for things like horses for sure. So I know a lot of you are like, hey, I'm not playing the game until custom servers come out. We got your back. This is all the most recent information that we have about custom servers up to date. So if you want to check that out, that should already be up on the end screen now. And hopefully we get to see you in the next live stream /video. Love you. Bye.